Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Arenavincent back up in here exploring life like always. I got to get it done. You know what it's time for. 2020 or 2019, 2020 NBA playoffs. Round one. Let me fix my damn shirt. Round one predictions, baby. So this is what's going down. I'm gonna give you my predictions, my picks, who I think is gonna move on to round two of the NBA playoffs in the bubble. No such thing as home court advantage in these playoffs, baby. So let's go ahead and start. These are my predictions. Once again, I have my hockey predictions out there. My NBA predictions, once again, I'm only going to give you who I think is going to win the series. I'm not going to tell you how many games because I don't know. I'm not good at that. I'm just going to tell you who I'm going to take to win the series and move on to round two. And that's that. All right, so let's go ahead and get it started. But here's the thing. The teams that I'm biased with. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Raptors fan. I've been a Raptors fan since Vince Carter won the slam dunk contest. So shout out to them. World champions, Toronto Raptors. And I'm a Wizards fan. The Wizards got eliminated, so no bias there. All right, so let's go ahead and get it started. Western Conference 2020 NBA playoffs round one matchups. It's going to be the Lakers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. You know what? I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to go ahead and take the Lakers to defeat the Portland Trail Blazers and move on to round two. Because, look, the Portland Trail Blazers won their play-in game. Yes, they beat the Grizzlies only by, what, 4 points or 6 points? Look at that. So I don't care. A lot of people say, Lillard and McCollum, they're going to, and then Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside's gonna, and then you got Carmelo Anthony on the squad. They're gonna be, hell for the Lakers. Nah, the Lakers need to take care of Portland, get the job done. I don't care if the Lakers win it in 7. I don't care if the Lakers win it in 6. Doesn't matter. Whoever wins, as long as the Lakers win and move on to round two. So I'm taking the Los Angeles Lakers over the Portland Trail Blazers. Next on the docket, Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers taking on the number 7 seed, Dallas Mavericks. Upset alert, everybody. Upset alert on taking the Dallas Mavericks to Luka. Luka's going to be able to up his status in the game. I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks, Luka and Porzingis, the white guys. They're going to take out the Clippers in round one, baby. Doc Rivers, get out of here, man. I'm not a Clipper fan, so whatever. As you can tell. So I'm taking the Mavericks with the upset to defeat the Clippers and move on to round two. That's my upset, baby. Next is the Denver Nuggets taking on the Utah Jazz. This one's kind of up in the air, but I'm going to take the 3rd seed Denver Nuggets to defeat the Utah Jazz and move on to round two. And the last matchup in the Western Conference playoffs, round one, is the Houston Rockets taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Too bad Russell Westbrook is hurt right now. I'm going to go ahead. This is another upset. I'm taking the Thunder to defeat the Rockets and move on to round two. I'm taking this upset because too much hype is around all the Rockets. And they're even asking questions. The whole question, can the Rockets get it done without Westbrook and all that? And you know what? I don't really like the Houston Rockets. Not really a fan of theirs. I don't really like James Harden. Not like he didn't do anything wrong to me or nothing like that. So I'm just going to take the OKC Thunder. Chris Paul gets his revenge. And he eliminates the Rockets. So in the Western Conference, I'm taking the Lakers, the Mavericks, upset alert, the Nuggets, and the upset alert Thunder to move on to round one. All right? Let's go ahead and do the Eastern Conference. Round one. First series is the number 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Orlando Magic. Again, I got nothing against the Bucks, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Milwaukee Bucks to take care of the Orlando Magic and move on to round two. Simple as that. Next is the 2nd seed, the Toronto Raptors. My Raptors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. I'm taking the Raptors all day to defeat the Nets and move on to round two. Next series is the number 3 seed Celtics taking on the number 6 seed 76ers. See, this one's big in the air. I don't like the Celtics at all. As a Laker fan, I can't stand Boston. So I'm going to go ahead and take, but this is the key thing here. Whoever wins this series is going to go play against my Raptors in Series 2. I mean, in Round 2, so it's kind of hard. 76ers, we took them all the way to Game 7, and we won by that miracle bucket by Kawhi Leonard. So, but I don't like Boston. So, if Boston makes it and we lose to Boston in Round 2, I'm going to be pissed a little bit more. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the 76ers to defeat the Boston Celtics and move on to Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. And last but not least is the Pacers taking on the Miami Heat. I'm just going ahead and take the Miami Heat. Jimmy Buckets, little white boy from Wisconsin, the rookie, Tyler Hero. He crazy, funky little guy, man. I'm going to take the Heat because I think they're going to bring too much heat to the Indiana Pacers. So that's why I'm going to take the Heat over the Pacers, and the Heat are going to move on to Round 2. So again, Eastern Conference, I'm taking the Bucks, the Toronto Raptors, the 76ers, and the Miami Heat all to move on to Round 2. So there you go. There are my picks. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life, your homie Arenavincent. If you disagree with these picks, if you think I'm stupid, go ahead, let me know in the comments, man. I ain't tripping off it. As long as you watch the video, it's all good. If you disagree, you disagree. But that's who I'm taking. Again, Lakers, Mavericks, Nuggets, Thunder, the Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors, Philadelphia 76ers, and the Miami Heat, all to move on to Round 2 of the 2020 NBA playoffs, baby. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life, your homie Arenavincent. Vincent365 production, Novello.